Most new artists don't fall off because they're stuck or because they don't know what they're doing. They fall off because they stall. And these are the 3 mistakes I see. What's going on, y'all? It's willarmani. I'm an independent artist growing and building from the ground up right now with you guys. Today, we're going to talk about the 3 mistakes new artists make that kill their momentum. Mistake number 1 is only caring about the music. Yes, music is the foundation. And a lot of artists want to be music first and not content first because you're an artist. You know, you want to make music and put that at the forefront. But that is not the only way, and that's not really the biggest strength that you can have as an artist in 2025, 2026, and years to come. Artists lock in creatively, but neglect marketing, content, and engagement. I feel like great music with no strategy constantly gets ignored. Treat your music like a product, and the content like your commercial. Because here's the thing. Yes, you're an artist. Yes, you've been making music. Yeah, maybe your music is good. But if you don't treat it like a product, you're not gonna get anywhere. And what I mean by treat it like a product, think of McDonald's for an example. Their product is selling maybe Big Macs or their new McCrispy strips or their new snack wraps or etc. Whatever they're trying to make. They could just put it out on the menu and maybe a few people will buy it, maybe a bunch of people will buy it. You know, it's McDonald's. But a lot of the times, people aren't just gonna go after something that they barely know anything about. That's the same thing with your music. So how do you get your music out there? How does McDonald's get people to know that their new snack wrap is out or that their new thing is out? They do tons of marketing campaigns where you can't stop seeing their ads and can't stop seeing their stuff when you're scrolling through Instagram. You can't stop seeing food reviewers review it on TikTok. You can't stop seeing commercials about the new McCrispy strips or the new snack wraps being back. Putting out a product is the first step, yes, but then you have to back it up with marketing and getting people to feel connected or getting people to feel like they actually want to be a part of it. So the new people who don't know what the snack wraps are, they're gonna go after it because they're like, yo, like, this looks like something cool, something new, because they made it look cool. And then the people who already knew what it was, they're getting brought back in with snack wraps are back. They're getting brought back in with that nostalgia. McDonald's is making their product something that you want to grab and get to know. It's the same thing with your music. If you're not getting in front of people with your content, with your marketing, along with your music, you're not getting anywhere. Mistake number 2 is inconsistency disguised as perfectionist. I had to change the lighting a bit, but I've learned often that sometimes as artists, we want to keep going and keep pushing and we want to put out all this music, but we're scared to be consistent with it because we want everything to be perfect. But really that's just fear disguised as perfectionism. Long gaps between releases kills momentum. It makes the algorithm and your audience forget about you, whether you think they do or not. You're thinking about you every day, but everybody else is continuing to live their life. So if you're not in front of people constantly, nobody cares. You don't need to drop constantly. You don't need to drop every week like a Russ method, but you do need to stay in front of people's faces consistently. For me, for example, I'm not dropping a YouTube video or an Instagram reel every single day, but I know that every week I'm gonna come on here at least twice a week and give you guys content and give you guys videos. Why? Because I'm growing. I'm trying to grow my fan base. I'm trying to grow my community. And the only way I could do that is by constantly staying in front of them, letting them know that I'm not just gonna give them something and abandon them. Because a lot of the times, artists who do that tug and pull situation, you lose your fans like crazy because nobody knows how to support you or if you're even something worth supporting. When you're doing that tug and pull between a person, it makes them feel like they can't trust you. And if they can't trust you, they're not gonna stay with you. It's the same thing in a relationship. It's the same thing with your music. Mistake number 3 is waiting to be discovered instead of getting discovered in motion. Nobody is coming to save you if they can't find you. Let's say that again. Nobody is coming to save you if they can't find you. Examples of this are hoping that a song blows up without supporting it, not showing your face, not posting content, not telling people your story. In the long term means that people won't be able to connect with you. You see, engagement only creates opportunity. A lot of artists will sit and they will try to just drop music and that's it. And they'll just put out music on SoundCloud. They'll post a reel of them showing their song and that's literally it. And I can't stand this because you can't expect yourself to blow up or yourself to ever grow if you're not putting yourself in front of people. How I do it is I make videos like this on YouTube or on my Instagram. I'll make videos talking about what I'm going through mentally and then connect it to my song. People are gonna wanna know more about you. Once they get past, oh, the music is good, they need something that keeps them longer in the in-between of you releasing songs. Until you're a huge artist, nobody's gonna sit there and wait for you to release another song if you're not going back and forth with them and engaging. And some people would say, oh, well, there's artists who do that. But the artists who do that have been in the game for years where connecting with your fans wasn't extremely deep. They didn't need to know your story a few years ago. But now, a way to survive in the music industry, a way to grow is by actually showing up for your fans in between releases, making sure that they see who you are as a person, posting on your story even if you don't want to post on your main feed, making sure that your fans and the people who you are engaging with know that you're not just gonna abandon them. So let's just recap. Mistake number 1, only caring about the music. You don't want to only care about the music. Put out content, put out stories, make sure that people could see you. Mistake number 2, inconsistency disguised as perfectionism. You don't have to be a perfectionist. Not everything has to look crazy. You don't have to wear chrome hearts all the time. Not everybody has to see you in the Rick Owens. Not everybody has to see you looking perfect. You just need to show up consistently. And mistake number 3, waiting to be discovered instead of being discovered in motion, actually doing the thing rather than saying you don't want to do the thing because you want to wait until something big happens or a big moment happens with a song. You grow when people see you working, not waiting. If this hits you, please make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I've got so much more content on the way. And if you ever want to check out any of my own music, you could do that. Follow me on Instagram, willarmani with 2 eyes. It's been your boy Willarmani. Please stay positive.